Hello, it's Crovember, which is to crochet for Christmas in November, and I barely made it. This is my video for Crovember, and I have three very beautiful projects that I'm very excited to share with you. They are all Christmas and they are so cool. I'm very excited. So this hashtag was created by Ginger Cat Crochet, and a couple of other podcasters have chimed in. I believe Crafty Clegs and Mima Makes and Craftably Ever After have all chimed in, and so I barely made it because I have been a busy girl in November. But I really wanted to support my friend Ginger Cat Crochet. And when she showed this elf, which was a free pattern from Hobie, I fell in love. So I'm going to go ahead and show that to you. But I had some problems. Let me know what you think. He's so cute. He just needs some very pokey ears, I think. So, the pattern, I kind of followed the pattern that was on the website, and there's actually quite a few on Hobie's website that they've named different names, and there's slightly different variations of this pattern. Some will have a dress, some will have a different hat, maybe different pants, something different, like maybe it didn't have overalls or buttons, maybe it had a scarf. So different things you can add, and I believe he needs a scarf, and I completely forgot I was going to do that. But here we are. Now I had this variegated yarn, so instead of making a striped hat, I just used my Christmas yarn. I had these beads that I got from the Dollar Tree, and I use those, but I had the darndest time getting this bead through this crochet stitch. So I've yanked on it, and so I have these little tiny yanks on my poor little things here. So I didn't want to do that with the arms. So with the arms, I just like crocheted it in. I slipped it on my little hook, my loop, and then I put my hook back in. But with that, I did something different on each side. So one side is gimpy and one side is longer, just slightly. So he has a short arm. He will be in the land of misfit toys in the Santa Claus, in the Christmas. The Santa Claus movie, the little cartoon, the land of misfit toys. I think he belongs there. But he's very, very adorable. I do love it. I glued on the buttons, and you attach it to the back. He's so cute. I just love that little face and his little round body. He does sit up and everything fine. He's so cute. I really like it. So yes, this is my little elf. I really enjoyed this. This was all using scrap yarn, so that's another plus. And I used a 4-weight yarn on all of this, so he's pretty large. And I love this addition of the bell. So cute. If I sit him in a wreath, he would look adorable. Okay, the next thing I made is something that I have made before, but I had changed up the colors. I am currently getting rid of or working through my big bulky yarns because they take up a lot of space, and I'm not one to do craft markets, nor do I want to pump out a bunch of plushies for a craft market. I want to create what I want to create when I want to create it. So crocheting, I don't want to turn into work. I really want it to be part of my hobby and my joy and my comfort. So, but I am working down my plush yarns. And I had originally made this bear right here. And I said, oh, she looks like a spring bear. And I started working the next pattern with this variegated yarn that I wasn't, it's a little surprise. Like, is it going to look good? Is it not going to look good? Let me know what you think. He's so cute. He's my little polar bear. He's so cute. This is a design by 1 and 2 Company. And I must say that I'm not a huge fan of the designs, but this one I fell in love with. I started with that one in the yellow sweater back there with the spring flowers. And then I got the idea of, since this one is very variegated in blue, I said I was going to just put a snowman on him. I also would like to add a little fabric scarf to him. I think that would be a lovely addition. And then in the pattern, it doesn't tell you like maybe try safety eyes, or the design shows sleepy eyes. But there is a picture of using the safety eyes and it looks so cute. So I have to make another one. Gosh, you can't even see this in frame. It's so cute. It's very baby sized, doll sized. It's very adorable. I just love it. I love how it came out. So he's my winter bear. That one's my spring bear. So I need a fall, autumn. What other season? Winter, spring, fall. Winter, spring, fall. Summer! I need a summer bear. I couldn't think of my 4 seasons. All right. So I love the design of this. It is very easy to work up. The only struggle that's hard with this pattern is attaching the arms just right. Because you make this garment, you just make the body, but you make the sleeves separately rather than in one piece. And before you attach the head, you put on his sweater and then you'll attach his head. That's not the problem. The problem is because this sweater has here, I don't know of a strategy to try so that you don't see his arm underneath. And so I did something different with this one that I did with the spring bear, because I was trying to work it out to where you wouldn't see the top of his arm showing through, but still being able to add this securely. You want to go through this portion and the body portion. If it wasn't so big and bulky, then it wouldn't be a problem. But because this is a bulky project, bulky yarn, you want to support the arm, not just attach the sleeve to the sweater. I want to be able to make sure it's secure on there and not see this sleeve just fall off and the arm come down. So I'm trying to work out a system. So maybe with a third bear, I'll get even better and think of something different, but he is adorable. And then I did some French knots and I just crocheted in a circle. He could use a hat. I'm not going to crochet a hat though. So I kept it very simple, very simple. I could probably just embroider a carrot nose, just one little stripe. That would be good. I'm not sure if this one will get a bow because I think he's more of a boy. What do you think? So this is called the Sugar Bear, I believe, and he is sweet. So I really love this pattern. Let me just show you the spring one. They're so cute. And this one, I didn't like that her nose is pointing up. So I tried to position this one's head to where he was more positioned down. And then I also thought her ears looked more like a dog. And so I tried to fix the ears on this one, but really, I mean, I think that face just screams puppy to me. So yes, so I have a spring bear and a winter bear. Now I need a summer and fall. And with him, I didn't put the ruffle around his collar. Like he could probably get a scarf. I think that would be lovely. And then put the same scarf on the snowman. He'd be cute. This one's really easy. I think it's really easy. Very easy to understand. I love this pattern. So that is my second one for Crovember. The third one is just out of this world. Now, I don't know if you know Aquari Wool, but she is one of the top-notch designers. I find her patterns to be exquisite, easy to understand, but full of detail and unique characters. You know that you know when you see her designs, they are just fabulous and unique. She is a designer that I auto buy, just no matter what she comes out with. There's only one pattern set that I have not bought, and it was just because they're bulbs, and I'm not sure that I'm going to make bulbs or farm animal bulbs. So those are the only two I haven't bought, but no matter what, she is an awesome designer and I love her style. Wait till you see this reindeer. Now this one has two strings attached because I'm not sure if I want to keep this on or how I want to attach it. So two strings. You know what I'm going to do? I think I'm going to put a bell on him. I'm going to put some bells right across his reindeer. Isn't that be cool? In the pattern, it shows that you crochet some Christmas lights, but I did not want to crochet the Christmas lights because I'd rather just use something, some other type of like fairy lights or something that I may string around his antlers. But his antlers are, I think I'm gonna attach some bells, like he's a couple of bells. I think that would be super cute, colorful bells, just like I did with the elf. But in the pattern, this is what's not attached. So I really do like it. I don't think, so I just tied it in a knot back here and I left these long things. It says to leave a long strand, so I didn't finish reading the pattern last night. I just like threw it on his neck to see how I liked it. He's so quirky. Now, of course, this pattern is not going to stand up, but I think he'd be great hanging on a wall or hanging down because he's like, now he has a matching pattern. There is a teddy bear. I really wanted to make that one, but because I had this, I don't know why I chose this one. I think because the teddy bear has a very colorful sweater cardigan that I thought, okay, I'll wait on that one. And I did not have a white yarn either, and I think I want to make it white as well. This was the only brown I had. I just realized I only have 2 brown yarns. I have no idea why. So I am in need of lots of brown yarn. So I think this next month I will be looking out for some brown yarns because I have 0. This is the only one, and the color for his antlers. That's it. Those are my only 2 brown yarns, and I've obviously used them up. So what do you think of this reindeer? I love her design for turning it. I know her style anywhere, and I love her designs, and even the shape of this nose is just wow. Like something so simple. It is not a complete little circle. She constructs it in such a way. And look at this head. It's so crazy how she can get this design for this head. And these antlers, it's awesome. I just love her style. She is my favorite designer. One of my Crochet Confetti and Aquari Wool, awesome designers. And so unique that their designs stand out from anything else. So beautiful. Now, this designer also did this bee, which was my absolute favorite. This is when I fell in love with Aquari Wool. I mean, who can think of a design like that? This comes in a pack. I think you can buy them separately too, but I believe this came in a critter pack, and I bought the whole pack. So she has so many lovely designs. So, I mean, you could just see this design, this style just floors me. I just love it, and it brings me so much joy to see this come to life. It's just magnificent. So I love Aquari wool. So those are my 3 designs for Crovember. I finally got to contribute. I'm so thankful that I made it in time. Now, for an upcoming podcast, I know someone had asked me a question through the plushy yarns. I made some loveys, and you were wondering because I had put crinkle paper inside my lovey so that when babies are playing with it, you get that lovely crinkle. And they wanted to know if that was washable. Well, I'm working on that. So I gave this plushie to my dog, and not my dog, this is my grandbaby. My grand fur baby. And I let him play with it for a long time. He took it outside. It's probably missing a piece or two maybe. So I'm going to throw it in the wash, and I will let you know how it comes out, and I'll try and video and capture all the process. I have also been sewing some basic drawstring bags and some pillowcases. And that is just to practice sewing and not stop, because once you put it down, then you forget and you have to oh yeah, okay, oh yes, oh yeah, I remember that now. But it's a whole process of trying to remember those steps again. So I'm trying to just keep up on that. So I've been doing some sewing. And I recently bought this book. And I've made the first 2 projects, which is a pillowcase, this pillowcase, and it says project 1 pillowcase, and then the second project is this drawstring bag. So those are the first 2 projects I've made, and I'll show that in an upcoming video. But I'm very happy that I got to participate in Crovember. Let me know what's on your Christmas list this Christmas. What crochet items are you desperately awaiting under the tree? And just a little behind the scenes, why I was so busy this November, it was because I'm testing behind the scenes. I'm doing garment testing, and I had 2 sweaters back to back, and they're very extensive patterns, and one of them I can tell you I totally love, and I've been wearing it, but it's all top secret and I can't show you those. And then the other thing is I had celebrated Thanksmas, which is combining Thanksgiving and Christmas together, because my family has very busy lives, and all my children have very jobs that keep them busy and not be able to come and visit. And one of them lives very far away, so I just decided, you know what, let's do Thanksmas. But instead of giving gifts, we don't give gifts anymore. We haven't done that in a few years. What we like to do is play games. Just set up all these like minute to win it type games, these little challenges, these little things that we like to set up to play. And then, you know, if you win, you get a present. And all our presents, we each bring 3 gifts. One of them we play a white elephant. One of them is just like a gift card. So you just pick a gift card out of the box, which relieves so much stress on trying to buy a bunch of presents for a bunch of people and having waste. We like to just play games and not have to worry about gifts, because that's basically what we want to celebrate, is to visit and enjoy our time together and not about the gifts. So that was what I did, and I hosted. So you can imagine, 19 people in the house, all the food to prepare, the house to ready, the games to prepare. It was just a lot. But I hope to see you much more frequently in the next month or so. So I hope you enjoyed your family time this Thanksgiving break. Hopefully you had one. And I shall see you again soon. Bye.